Stunner from Matsunaga. Stunner. Stunner. She got her. After a hellacious war, Hotaru Matsunaga advances in the All Challenge Pendant bracket over Morgan Foster. Look at this. Rodeo Driver. Rodeo Driver. It's over. A huge statement here tonight for Diamond Deluxe over the #1 contenders.
Rope break signaled by official Norio Nakatomi.
Look at this! Kawaguchi Driver! Can he get the cover? The leg is hooked! He got him! Michio Kawaguchi withstanding the offensive Boston Devereaux. Moonsault again! She got her! I can't believe it! What upsets we're seeing in these All Challenge brackets, and there's another one for the record book. Stereo Super Kick. Roulette Driver. Standing moonsault. It's over. My God, can the Gambles put it together? And that's exactly what they just did. Bat to the top once more. Frog splash. It's over. And I mean, of course it is. Nocturnus took every advantage available. Keeping up with the pace, and now it's the fancy that from the fancy genius. But can he get to the cover? The leg is hooked. And it's over.
Yes, hello and welcome to this week's episode of Super Spirit Live. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan, and folks, let's kick off the action tonight with a matchup in the student division. It will be Cody Fox taking on Clay Franklin. Neither of these students able to gain a victory so far this year, but will that change tonight? Let's go to the ring for the opening contest. Making his way to the ring, Cody Fox. The high flyer of this year's student division class, Cody Fox, looking to pick up his first win tonight here against Clay Franklin. And his opponent, Clay Franklin. A lot of promise shown in this young athlete, very well-rounded. Will he be able to adapt, though, to the offensive style of Cody Fox? Student division match underway to start things off here tonight at Super Spirit Live. Drop toe hold early from Franklin as these student division athletes try to secure their fundamentals, hoping to one day receive a permanent contract, perhaps in the junior division. Sleeper hold now applied by Cody Fox. And again,
give up.
Trying to keep Clay Franklin grounded might prove difficult as Franklin has the size advantage, and you see there with the jumping brainbuster. Knees across the back will make those suplexes a little bit harder to execute. Cody Fox sent reeling from that chop. Franklin looking for another one. Quick senton from Cody Fox. Fox certainly outpacing Franklin at this stage. Russian leg sweep now.
Give up.
And now some chops being traded between these young athletes. Cody Fox looking to go up top, and a frog splash connects. Perhaps making some sacrifices himself there. Clay Franklin recovering quickly. And you gotta wonder if that risk paid off for Fox. High angle Boston Crab here. Almost bending Cody Fox in half. Sends him into the corner now. Laying in these big knees is Clay Franklin to the midsection of Fox. Irish whip reversal. And back to the mat is Fox. A consistent game plan developing as he attempts to wear down Clay Franklin. Reversal again from Fox on the Irish whip, and this time the hip attack, knocking Franklin to the mat. Looking for a pin here. 2 count earned by Cody Fox. Standing switch. Fox looking very prepared for this matchup. Franklin has had difficulty getting his offense going. Scoop slam now from Franklin and an elbow drop. Finds its mark. Jumping brainbuster on the way again.
Give up.
Applying another Boston Crab. Clay Franklin looking to make Fox submit, and you see the quickness again there from Cody Fox. Single leg crab now.
Give up.
Both athletes opting for this mat-based approach throughout this matchup. High angle German and a bridge from Franklin, and a near fall. Almost all she wrote for Cody Fox. Using the ropes to his advantage there on the apron, avoiding the offense from Franklin. Standing switch from Fox, another backdrop. High angle drop kick. What elevation there on that maneuver, and now
Give up.
dragging Franklin down into the cross arm breaker.
Give up.
Belly to belly slam. Franklin now to the ropes. Drop kick of his own right across the chest of Cody Fox, and again to this high angle Boston Crab.
Give up.
Franklin looking a bit fatigued. What a power slam though off the Irish whip. And now another drop kick sends Fox down. And a cutter out of nowhere from Cody Fox. He'll look for a cover here. And a near fall for Fox. Another pinfall after the jumping neck breaker. And Franklin kicks out again. Standing switch, backdrop again, puts Franklin on the mat. No, Franklin will not quit. Fox giving it his all here. Stiff elbow laid in. Standing switch again. Cody Fox has used his quickness throughout this matchup, and it has paid off big time. Franklin now with the Irish whip. Power slam from Clay Franklin. Standing switch and a high bridge. 2. No! What a match we are seeing between these two young student division athletes. Discus clothesline connects in a big way for Franklin. To the ropes. Big hip toss from Franklin. Cutter again from Fox. He got him. Cody Fox picking up his first victory in the student division after a war with Clay Franklin. And what a way to kick things off here tonight, folks, at Super Spirit Live. And we do thank you for joining us. We're now going to ride this momentum into a matchup in the women's division. It will be Paula Reyes taking on Piper Valentine. An exciting matchup to be sure, folks, and more to come still tonight. There will be semifinal matches in the All-Challenge pendant and medallion brackets. Definitely some developments that you will want to see. For now, let's go to that women's division matchup. It will be Paula Reyes taking on Piper Valentine. Making her way to the ring, Paula Reyes. One of the most well-rounded competitors in the women's division, if a little inconsistent in her win-loss ratios. Many say Paula Reyes has yet to reach her full potential. And could that happen this year in Super Spirit Wrestling? And her opponent, Piper Valentine. Piper Valentine in her first appearance in a while, ready to contend with Paula Reyes. Another very well-rounded athlete is Valentine. Both of these athletes will be able to pull out all the stops in their effort to secure victory. Some signs of disrespect early on here from Piper Valentine. Early pinning attempt here, and no, Paula Reyes quickly finding her way out of this situation, but having difficulty getting anything started. Irish whip to the corner could be the start of something. Kick to the midsection sends Valentine down. Reyes known for these big, hefty strikes to supplement the rest of her offense. And Piper Valentine running over an attempt there from Reyes. Valentine having a tough time withstanding these big strikes from Valentine. And we'll look for another pin here. And Valentine perhaps getting frustrated. Reyes finds a big kick across the face. Double chop there from Valentine. And now these two women trading elbows. Reyes getting the better of that exchange. Tremendous headbutt there from Valentine. Reyes not quite ready for that one, and now the figure four leg lock is cinched in. Tremendous uppercut there from Valentine. And the wheels are beginning to turn. Sent into the corner. And look at Reyes again, these big kicks send Valentine down. Reyes thought maybe she had an opportunity there. Oh, big counter into the DDT. Valentine looking for that patented Northern Lights suplex. Counter package powerbomb, stacks her up, 2, and Valentine kicks out. Soul butt kick after the slap across the face. Valentine nothing if not vicious. And look at that, soul butt to another huge kick from Paula Reyes in response. Thrust kick connects, leg is hooked, and Valentine kicks out. Neck breaker secured by Reyes. And again, the kicking combination, sending Valentine down in a heap. Thrust kick finds its mark. The leg again hooked. And Valentine out at 2. So many strikes on either side in this matchup. But Valentine with some ground to gain as another thrust kick connects, and Reyes will look to end it again here. Still not enough to keep Valentine down. Irish whip now from Piper. Finds a kick of her own. The roundhouse across the chest sends Reyes down. Shooting star press from Valentine. Reyes out at 2. Look at this. And Reyes out at 1 this time. The ring awareness paying off. Reyes sends Valentine to the ropes. Big lariat connects. And another thrust kick. And it's over. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Paula Reyes landing nearly every kick she went for throughout this matchup. Valentine ultimately not able to withstand the offense. And Paula Reyes comes away tonight victorious over Piper Valentine. Quite a match there in the women's division, folks. Reyes just not giving way to Valentine's pressure at one point early on in that match and is able to stay the course, finding a huge thrust kick and is finally able to get the 1-2-3. Folks, we're now going to take you to a match in the women's tag division. It will be Squad Life taking on Majesty. Now, the women's tag division certainly has been heating up as of late, as very soon there will be a title match. A lot of people in that tag division wondering if there will be a title change at Driving Clash. And folks, that's going to be our big event next week that you will not want to miss. A lot of big things going down at Driving Clash. And one of those things will be a match in the women's tag division for the titles. Making their way to the ring, the team of Samina Belvon and Mariah Hamilton. Squad Life. Certainly two women who would love to hold the belts as they have yet to do in Super Spirit Wrestling. And the same can be said of Majesty, a promising young team yet to capture gold. And their opponents, the team of Leah Carson and Tomoko Yasuda. Majesty! A team that many say has what it takes to earn the gold. But they have fallen short each time they draw near to the titles. Samina Belvon looking for the standing switch early. Leah Carson countering with the running bulldog. And indeed, at Driving Clash, it will be Fury Band champions Diamond Deluxe defending against #1 contenders The Influence. A rivalry that has been building over the last few weeks. And we will get yet another preview of the action to come when Billy Van Orman takes on Blair Rogers later tonight in singles competition. Camel clutch early from Carson. Velvon powering her way out quickly.
1.
First tag of the match made for Majesty. Tomoko Yasuda, now the legal competitor, in a huge knee, making her presence felt. Wakagitame now. Big slam there from Velvon, certainly the strongest woman in this competition. Looking for a cover after that backdrop. Out at 1 is Yasuda. Another great counter for Majesty. Yasuda sent to the ropes. And look at that. Quite a backbreaker there from Velvon. Tag made to Mariah Hamilton. Oh, inside cradle, maybe some confusion there. Stereo backdrop from Squad Life. And now the Boston Crab applied by Mariah Hamilton.
Give up.
Spinning back elbow lands for Yasuda, and a counter powerbomb as well. Mariah Hamilton quickly able to get out of that pinning predicament. Finding these low kicks, they will add up over time. Jumping brainbuster from Yasuda. And look at this. Hamilton with the roll up. Leah Carson looking to make a save. Hamilton trying to fight off both members of Majesty, but ultimately runs into a headlock from Yasuda. Tremendous flying knee strike. Finds its mark. And Yasuda will look for a cover. Hamilton out at 1, showing an amazing amount of toughness. Boston Crab again applied by Hamilton.
Give up.
Carson applying some pressure of her own before returning to the apron. Look at this! Vibe check from Hamilton.
1.
2, it could be over. No, she got her. Hamilton out of nowhere with the vibe check, the full distance of the ring nearly, and Carson not able to get there. Signed, sealed, delivered for Squad Life. What a victory there, making quick work of Majesty. And frankly, I think Squad Life were perhaps the perceived underdog in that match to a degree. And really, in under 5 minutes, Mariah Hamilton finding the vibe check and ending things in a huge way for Squad Life. Well, folks, now we're going to take you to a match in the junior division. Speaking of rivalries here in Super Spirit Wrestling, quite the rivalry has been building over the last few weeks between Lionhearts and High Rollers. There was strife in Lionhearts caused by High Rollers, who was taking a bribe from High Rollers, where they basically encouraged Mateo Espina and Richie Prince to throw a match. It was unprecedented here in Super Spirit Wrestling, extremely controversial. Daisuke Sakaguchi rolling solo for several weeks after that, eventually reconciling with Lionhearts, and now the group seeking revenge on the group that broke them up to begin with. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Afterimage, Daisuke Sakaguchi. Indeed, a shocking development, as Lionhearts were trying for a #1 contendership that was foiled behind the scenes by High Rollers. The Gambles defeating After Image last week. Can Daisuke win one for Lionhearts tonight?
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the Gamblers,
Joey Marnell.
The very man that hit the jackpot in that shocking match where After Image almost refused to save Daisuke Sakaguchi. Money had been exchanged behind the scenes. A struggling team taking the money to betray their friend, and now, will this reconciliation be enough for Lionhearts to strike back at High Rollers? Early counter from Marnell. These are two athletes who have locked up various times in the junior division, and by now should be quite acquainted with what the other one can bring to the ring. Looking for that super kick. What a counter there into the Northern Light from Joey Marnell. Early cover here from Marnell. One count from official Kim Carrillo. Inside cradle for Marnell. Ever the opportunist. Not afraid to go for covers early and often. And you see another one here after the snap suplex. Sakaguchi sent down. And now look at this, another roll up from Marnell, this time too close to the ropes. Jumping arm breaker from Daisuke. Trying to shift the momentum of this contest. Knee right to the back. Marnell very aware. Does not get enough credit for his counter wrestling. Double axe handle across the back sends Daisuke down in a heap. Irish whip, look at this. Shoulders down for Sakaguchi and a quick one count. Marnell with some quickness, taking Sakaguchi over. And now to the top rope. Elbow drop to no one. Marnell with a sign of frustration, counter backdrop from 1/3 of High Rollers. And now look at this, sharpshooter in the center of the ring. Marnell with great positioning. Sakaguchi able to roll through. Another super kick is off the mark, opens up a chance for an elbow. And indeed, the frustration setting in for Marnell. This is a much sharper Daisuke than we saw last time he and Joey Marnell locked up. And Marnell maybe gonna try it again, this time the diving body splash. And it connects across the back of Sakaguchi. To the ropes now. Marnell with the diving cross body. And it's almost enough. And a low blow Nothing to cap that pressure. Like an illegal maneuver. Marnell to the ropes. Carries all the way through with that lariat. Shotgun drop kick across the face of Marnell. Daisuke sends him to the ropes again. Look at this! Tremendous display of athleticism from Daisuke Sakaguchi, whipping that kick down into the crown of Joey Marnell's head. Marnell with the standing sleeper. We've seen him win matches this way before. Side headlock takedown. Daisuke trying to dictate the late pace of this matchup. Kicking combination from Daisuke. And now the double wrist lock being applied. Look at this slice spread from Sakaguchi. Leg is hooked. No! Jumping knee strike from Sakaguchi. Joey Marnell could be in trouble. But Marnell trying to fight his way back. Sakaguchi now. Back to the wrist lock. Standing sleeper again from Marnell. Sakaguchi could be fading. And to the top. Moonsault connects. Oh, the knife edge chop is dodged. And look at this. He finds a super kick. The leg is hooked. No, Sakaguchi kicks out. Another super kick. 2. No! Sakaguchi driver! Sakaguchi driver! No! My God! The shoulders down, but on the outside. Is the official distracted? She does appear to be perhaps in the High Roller's corner. The Gamble sensing danger. And just in time, Marnell finds a damn super kick. No! Sakaguchi will not quit. Sakaguchi driver! No, come on! Come on the apron! Another distraction. Facebuster from Marnell. Marcus Gamble on the apron. And look at this, the shoulders down for Sakaguchi. You could have counted to 5 right there. And a low blow. This match has descended into chaos. Looking for another Sakaguchi driver, perhaps. Top rope position. Look at Sakaguchi. Tornado DDT. And look at Nathan Gamble. Again, distracting the official. Sliced bread.
He got him! He got him! Daisuke Sakaguchi overcoming the odds, and Nathan Gamble looking angry on the apron. High Rollers trying everything to gain an advantage in that matchup, but Daisuke Sakaguchi holding on and showing indeed the heart of a lion, picking up a victory over Joey Marnell. Folks, what a matchup there in the junior division, and now we take you to our first all-challenge semifinal match of the evening. It will be in the pendant bracket. It will be Kaori Okawa of Guardian Corps taking on Hana Nishikawa. Both of these women making their way to the semifinals of the all-challenge pendant bracket. Just this match standing in their way of a shot at the actual pendant. What contest that we have seen emerge in this division that's emerging, this all-challenge idea that anyone from any division that could challenge for this prestigious title, if you'll excuse me. Such excitement emerging as we are seeing matchups that were never possible before in Super Spirit Wrestling.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Nona Ford and Ryoko Matsu, Kaori Okawa.
Okawa, a fan favorite to win the all-challenge pendant and become the first holder of the new title.
And her opponent, Hana Nishikawa.
Well, folks, there's the fan favorite, and there's the odds-on favorite. And the odds-on favorite to be the first holder of the all-challenge pendant is Hana Nishikawa, the most gifted striker in all of Super Spirit Wrestling. Kaori Okawa will have to avoid those strikes tonight if she hopes to move on to the all-challenge finals. Finals for the all-challenge medallion and pendant tournaments will take place next week at Driving Clash, an event that you will not want to miss. These two athletes have never faced one another in singles competition. An interesting matchup could be developing before our eyes here as Hana Nishikawa going to work with the strikes that we know she is gifted at. Slipping under an offensive attempt there and finds a swinging neck breaker. Kaori Okawa rolling right back up, but it's into some kicks. And Nishikawa certainly establishing the early dominance in this match. My God, what a kick there. And Nishikawa trying to put it away early. Okawa ducks the kick, finds the dragon screw takedown. Another cover here from Nishikawa. Big combination. Okawa, a lot of cracks in the defense early. You do not want to let Nishikawa get going. Looking for another cover. 2 count this time out of Lenny Spencer. And another kicking combination finds its mark. This match has almost been all Nishikawa. Okawa has got to wake up. And look at this. Could we see it? The Dreamweaver. Okawa in huge trouble. In huge trouble. 1, 2. And just like that, Hana Nishikawa moves on to the finals for the all-challenge pendant. Indeed, folks, the odds-on favorite, demonstrating why that is over the fan favorite here tonight. Okawa looking promising with that first victory and just
just getting, frankly, destroyed here tonight by Hana Nishikawa in under 2.5 minutes. Nishikawa finding the Dreamweaver, and that is it for the tournament run of Kaori Okawa. Well, now, folks, we take you to another important match, this time in the men's tag division. It is a #1 contenders match between the Mysticals and Paragon. Both of these teams vying for a chance to face Deadly Encounter at Driving Clash for the Power Band titles. Can the Mysticals get it done? Paragon has been in the #1 contender seat multiple times and has never been able to close out and actually earn the titles. The Mysticals saying time and again that they feel they should have had those shots. Can they earn it here tonight over Paragon?
Making their way to the ring, the team of Marshall Taylor and Divine Phantom Jr., the Mysticals.
The Mysticals have had title shots before, but ultimately were unsuccessful. Paragon has had the same opportunities on multiple occasions, and as I've mentioned, just not able to follow through.
And their opponents, the team of Katsuro Takashima and Colin Klein, Paragon.
Many Super Spirit Wrestling fans surprised, frankly, that Paragon has not already obtained gold in the men's tag division. If they earn yet another shot here tonight, we would be seeing quite the violent matchup between Paragon and Deadly Encounter. You cannot count the Mysticals out, as they have shown much improvement in 2021. Enziguri to the side of the head of Katsuro Takashima, and Marshall Taylor now targeting the arm. It will be the innovation of the Mysticals versus the all-out power of Paragon. Tag made to Divine Phantom Jr. Shoulders down, and a bit of confusion as the shoulders of the legal competitor were not on the mat. Backdrop there from Divine Phantom Jr. Able to sidestep the drop kick, and in one fluid motion finds a body slam. Impressive stuff there from Divine Phantom Jr., but he's now contending with one of Super Spirit Wrestling's most threatening athletes in Colin Klein. And Klein not going down, finding a knee that does send DPJ down. Klein known for a particular brand of violence, looking for a lariat there, avoided by DPJ. Corner position now. Look at this. Could we be seeing some of the innovation? What a maneuver there from the Mysticals. Hurricane Rana from the top into a cutter from DPJ. Magnificent maneuver there from the Mysticals, but Colin Klein just running DPJ over. Out of the corner is Klein. DPJ avoids a brainbuster. Could have sent him across the apron. And Klein's going to go for it again. This time he finds it. DPJ not wanting to continue this fight on the outside, and I can't blame him. More Colin Klein's realm than perhaps anyone else in this matchup. To the ropes goes Divine Phantom Jr. Flapjack from Klein. Cover now for Klein here. 2. Marshall Taylor, I don't think would have been able to get there in time, but DPJ having the toughness to kick out. Standing switch from Divine Phantom Jr. repaid with an elbow from Klein. Tag made for the Mysticals. Look at this! Brainbuster kick combination. And the Mysticals continue to put it together. Marshall Taylor now to the top rope. Senton connects.
And again, a bit of confusion emerging in this number one contenders match. Both of these teams vying for a chance next week to face Deadly Encounter.
Give up.
Looking for a cover. The flurry of elbows not enough to get it done here. Face buster from Taylor.
Give up.
Katsuro Takashima pulling at the head of Marshall Taylor. Such willingness to just injure their opponents. Paragon carries this demeanor with them that truly makes them a danger to be in the ring with. Marshall Taylor with quite the maneuver, shoulders down, but in a bad part of town as Colin Klein breaks up the pinning predicament. Backslide here for Katsuro Takashima. The legs of Marshall Taylor in the ropes, and it's another facebuster. You see the quickness of Marshall Taylor. Takes Katsuro Takashima almost the full distance of the ring with that maneuver and a counter backdrop to boot. Katsuro Takashima not staying down. High angle drop kick from Marshall Taylor. A lot of velocity behind that maneuver. And Taylor again to the ropes. Katsuro Takashima able to avoid big flurry of elbows again. Oh my God, the Mighty Reaver. Can he get to the cover? Mighty Reaver could be the end. And DPJ just not able to get there in time. And your number one contenders are Paragon. Katsuro Takashima and Colin Klein will have yet another attempt at gold in the men's tag division next week at Driving Clash as they take on Deadly Encounter, your current Power Band champions. An exciting matchup there, folks. Unfortunate for the Mysticals, just not able to pull it out despite some impressive tag team cooperation. The Mighty Reaver, just too powerful of a maneuver, and Marshall Taylor not able to kick out. Folks, we now have a semifinal match in the All Challenge Medallion bracket. It will be Elijah Howell of newly formed Wrestle Club taking on Lance Owens from Massive Impact in the men's tag division. An exciting matchup here, and certainly a clash of styles. Elijah Howell with a very suplex-based, mat-based approach, and frankly, one of the smallest wrestlers that we have here in Super Spirit Wrestling. But Lance Owens, one of the largest, one of the strongest. How will this matchup unfold in the semifinals of this tournament?
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Wrestle Club, Elijah Howell.
If Elijah Howell is able to pick up the All Challenge medallion, it will be Wrestle Club's first major victory since their formation. A moment that would be worth celebrating, but the same can be said of this man.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Chance Robinson, Lance Owens.
Massive Impact, a team that has also have yet to obtain gold in Super Spirit Wrestling. And so it would in effect be Lance Owens' first title, surprisingly enough, as a singles competitor. And you gotta wonder if Elijah Howell will have the strength to use that same repertoire that he's used to using in the junior division. Men more his size, competitors that he knows he can perhaps get some leverage on. This will not be an easy mountain to climb for Howell. Tremendous spine buster is a good early indication. Lance Owens now showing his strength. Pin after that clubbing blow, Elijah Howell able to kick out. Lance Owens trying to wear Elijah Howell down. Those are some big arms locking in that sleeper hold. Again, folks, this is the benefit of the All Challenge titles. Special matchups that we would have never otherwise seen. A representative here from the junior division doing his best to hang with a member of the men's tag division. Owens now taking Elijah Howell up and down. Howell certainly with the quickness advantage. But will that be enough to withstand the might of Lance Owens?
Baby!
And you hear Griffin Jimmy Davis on the outside getting fired up for his Wrestle Club companion. Takedown from Owens. Look at this. Folds Owens up, but the power of Lance Owens, it's going to be difficult to keep him folded up like that.
Oh yeah!
Out of the corner with a brain buster. And this could be slipping away from Howell. We saw Hana Nishikawa make quick work of Kaori Okawa. It would be a shame. Twisting Fisherman here for Howell. This is how we got to the semifinals, and Owens out at 1. But Howell cannot get discouraged. He's got to continue to play his game. If this is possible, Shockbuster. Shockbuster from Owens. It could be over right here. And Elijah Howell kicks out. Elijah Howell has kicked out of the Shockbuster, and there are some stunned faces in the building. Elijah Howell, nothing if not tough. Demonstrating that in every outing, and tonight is no different. But the Shockbuster has landed again. Another big test here for Howell. He kicks out. He's kicked out of 2 Shockbusters. Owens looking to continue this pressure, repeatedly slamming Howell into the mat. Big power slam. Finds his way out of the corner. Trying to pick up the pace here is Elijah Howell. He's got to make Lance Owens wrestle his style of match if he can. Big reversal there, that low center of gravity. Both men showing signs of fatigue. Look at this now. Howell clearly having no trouble using the offense that he's used to. Backslide for Howell. Owens with a big running start, hits a spear in the corner. Look at this, some counter wrestling again here. This time a break signaled by the official. Owens just running over Howell, and now the camel clutch secured.
Give up! Give up!
Sha!
The arms are hooked. The bridge applied. 2. And Owens able to roll out.
5 minutes.
Rolls him all the way over for the stunner. Owens quickly to his feet. And it's another Shockbuster. Could it be over? No! Twisting Fisherman. Both of these athletes giving it their all, trying to make it into the finals for the All Challenge medallion, trying to appear next week at Driving Clash. Release German from Owens. Howell won't stay down.
All right, baby.
Amazing counters here. Avoids the shoulder, but he runs into another shockbuster. 2! No, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He will not quit.
All right, baby.
Looking for another one, but it's an inside cradle. Oh my God. And again, this time Owens able to get to the ropes. He's got him up again. Shockbuster again. This has got to be it. I can't believe what we're seeing. What will Owens have to do? Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Howell will not quit. Twisting Fisherman. What a match we are seeing in the semifinals. Standing switch. Turns him inside out with the lariat. Backslide. No! Elijah Howell sending Owens to the outside. He knows he can't get it done out here. Maybe looking for a count out. Maybe looking to wear Owens down, I'm not sure. But on the outside, a shockbuster again. Could this backfire? Howell returns. The toughness of this young man. How much more can he take? Camel clutch now.
Keep up.
He rolls him over again. The stunner. The pin. No! Tremendous spine buster from Howell, but Owens back to his feet. Owens running over Howell, a freight train off the Irish whip. Big lariat connects for Howell. You can feel the momentum building. Fisherman Buster. He's out on his feet. Inside cradle in a rope break.
my God! Pop-up Samoan drop! No! It's still not enough! Both of these competitors wanting so badly to make it to the finals. Howell to the top. Moonsault connects. 2. It's over. Elijah Howell is in the finals of the All Challenge Medallion Tournament. What a match! What a match! Elijah Howell withstanding the power of Lance Owens, and he moves on to the finals at Driving Clash for the All Challenge Medallion. What a performance there, folks. Ultimately, the moonsault finally enough to put the Giant away, and Elijah Howell earning the 1-2-3. Folks, we now take you to a match, a rivalry that has been building in the women's tag division between #1 contenders The Influence and current champions Diamond Deluxe. Last week we saw Val Van Orman of Diamond Deluxe defeat Adriana Dante in singles competition, and tonight Billy Van Orman will face off against Blair Rogers. These are the two most powerful members of those prospective teams, and tonight we will see a special preview of things to come next week at Driving Clash. Let's go to the ring now for this special singles competition.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Adriana Dante, Blair Rogers.
The Influence have looked so sharp since arriving in Super Spirit Wrestling. Looking for their first shot at gold next week against Diamond Deluxe.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Val Van Orman, Billy Van Orman.
The Van Orman sisters have done well for themselves as the Fury Band champions. But will they be able to hang on to the belts next week? The Influence, perhaps the most formidable opponents that they have yet faced in a title defense. And look at this, Blair Rogers getting busy early in a big way. No intimidation on Billy's side. Blair Rogers coming into this match, still a lot unknown about Rogers, but what we do know is that she is extremely powerful and quite capable of enforcing her will in the wrestling ring. But for now, Billy Van Orman getting a point across. Indeed, these two could be the two most powerful women in the entirety of the women's tag division. An interesting singles contest unfolding before us here. Big hip toss from Billy. And again. And Billy once more wearing down Blair Rogers with this lifting chokehold. A position that Rogers certainly does not want to be in throughout this matchup. And look at the quickness of Billy. My God, the leapfrog to one of the deadliest lariats I've ever seen. But Rogers not discouraged, able to shake it off and find some offense of her own. Billy with the reversal. Off the Irish whip, pop-up European uppercut. It is amazing the level of punishment that these athletes are able to shake off. Look at this! She looks for the pin! Billy again going to this choke. And Rogers firing right back with the reverse water wheel drop. Shoulders down for Billy and a quick kick out for Blair. All these stomps from Rogers. Sent to the corner by Billy, the full distance of the ring. Billy looking for avalanche position here. But look at Rogers, my God, with a choke slam from the top. Brainbuster from Rogers with authority. And now she'll look for a pin. And Billy kicks out. Counter from Rogers. Amazing feats of strength in the repertoire of both competitors. Billy perhaps looking for a brainbuster. It will instead be Rogers, but Billy bouncing right up off the mat and ready to fire back with a takedown of her own.
Come on.
Look at Billy! Just tossing Blair Rogers out of the ring. And this fight will continue on the outside. Val Van Orman looking on.
7, 8.
Both competitors now back in the ring. Look at Billy! Able to float over the suplex. My God, what a backdrop. And Billy looking to fly. Senton. The leg is hooked. Gourd buster from Billy.
5 minutes gone.
Rogers trying to come alive late. Billy has hit her with a lot of big maneuvers. And look at this. Look at Billy. She's got her up. Diamond drop. The diamond drop. Can she get to the cover? The leg is hooked. And Diamond Deluxe are 2-0 over the Influence heading into Driving Clash. Amazing momentum for the Van Orman sisters as they look to defend their titles next week against the #1 contenders. What a match that is set to be, but Blair Rogers and Adriana Dante certainly with a lot to think about on the way to next week's title match. My goodness, folks, a big win there for the for the Van Orman sisters, and I have no doubt that they will be able to ride that momentum into that title defense next week at Driving Clash. Folks, we now take you to another semifinals match in the All Challenge tournament, this time independent side of things. It's going to be Hotaru Matsunaga of Passion Force taking on Yoko Tanigawa, another matchup that we've never seen before in Super Spirit Wrestling emerging in the All Challenge bracket. Let's go to the ring now for that contest.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Asami Furukawa, Hotaru Matsunaga.
Matsunaga has surprised many with her performances thus far in this tournament. Yoko Tanigawa defeating Beverly Brooks to get to this semifinals match, a victory that many did not think she would be able to earn.
And her opponent, Yoko Tanigawa.
Yoko Tanigawa certainly a viable contender to hold the All Challenge pendant. Will she be able to get through a very impressive Hotaru Matsunaga? The winner of this match will go on to face Hana Nishikawa in the finals next week at Driving Clash. Certainly a difficult final test awaiting either Matsunaga or Tanigawa. Many believed that the finals of this tournament would end up being Beverly Brooks and Nishikawa, but Yoko Tanigawa last week shattering those brackets with the underdog victory over the former champion. Released German from Tanigawa, with Matsunaga ready and able to continue. At the conclusion of this match, folks, we will have arrived at our main event, which will be our final semifinals match in the All Challenge medallion bracket, as former Spirit Band champion Hideo Kuba takes on current one half of the Power Band champions Michio Kawaguchi. It is important to note that if Kawaguchi is able to make it to the finals and defeat Hideo Kuba, that he will in fact have double duty at Driving Clash next week. He will have to both perform in the finals of the All Challenge medallion bracket and defend the Power Bands alongside Nikita Belkov, something that could be troubling for that team if Kawaguchi is not able to perform at 100%. Roundhouse connects for Tanigawa, and a drop kick to follow from Matsunaga. Targeting the arm is Tanigawa, trying to dissect Matsunaga at any level possible. Tanigawa sends Matsunaga for a ride, and another well-placed drop kick sends her down to the mat. Cutter from Tanigawa, but Matsunaga again rising up off the mat, ready to do battle once more. Cover from Tanigawa, and it's a 2 count. Jumping facebuster. A lot of fight still left in Hotaru Matsunaga, now cinching in the Boston Crab. Big spear from Hotaru Matsunaga, and she'll look for a cover. Driving through the midsection of Tanigawa. Tanigawa not able to get up there after that devastating spear. Fisherman buster from Matsunaga. Standing switch elbow. A lot of great counters taking place here between these two women. Tanigawa certainly showing signs of fatigue, having difficulty recovering from some of Matsunaga's offense. Irish whip now, another drop kick connects. One half of Passion Force on a tear, trying to carve a path to the finals. But look at this! Radiance! Radiance for Tanigawa! No! My God, a near fall. At the last second, Matsunaga escaping Radiance. Spear again from Matsunaga. trying to turn it around quickly.
5 minutes.
Tanigawa going for Radiance and finding it, but it is not enough to end things. Tanigawa maybe thinking corkscrew cannonball, or at least trying to set up for it in the corner, but she runs in to the jumping face buster. Fisherman buster now for Tanigawa. Excuse me, Matsunaga. The action fast here in this one. Cover for Matsunaga? No. Chop sends Tanigawa down. And could this be enough? No! Trying to rally the crowd behind her is Tanigawa. Sit out chin crusher. Standing switch. Counter elbow. Shotgun drop kick. Tanigawa to the top. A pair of knees across the back of Matsunaga, and again to the top. The knees this time not finding a home. To the ropes. Double knees across the chest, but Matsunaga now with a spear.
1, 2.
No! Cutter from Tanigawa. Tanigawa in the corner. Look at this! What in the world? What in the hell did we just see? An innovative DDT! 2! It is enough! Tanigawa with a truly innovative maneuver, finally picking up a victory, and she moves on to the All Challenge Finals. She will compete next week at Driving Clash for the pendant. And folks, what a match there. We are going to see Yoko Tanigawa versus Hana Nishikawa in the finals for the All Challenge pendant. And now, folks, as we have arrived at our main event, let's see who will meet Elijah Howell in the finals for the All Challenge medallion, as it will be former Spirit Band champion, the Fancy Genius, Hideo Kuba, locking up with Michio Kawaguchi, a current Fury Band champion in Deadly Encounter. What a unique matchup we are about to see, folks, in this main event. Hideo Kuba looking to cruise his way perhaps to another title in Super Spirit Wrestling, and Michio Kawaguchi seeing if he can hold two simultaneously.
Making his way to the ring, he is the Fancy Genius, Hideo Kuba.
Former top dog of the heavyweight division, Hideo Kuba still very much has what it takes to get the job done, as we saw last week against Adrian Bell. Hideo Kuba finding the fancy that, as he has so many times, and now landing himself in this semifinals matchup.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Nikita Belkov, he is one half of the Power Band champions, Michio Kawaguchi.
The Shark and the Spider, Nikita Belkov and Michio Kawaguchi, have had an impressive reign as Power Band champions. Could it come to an end next week, as we now know Paragon will challenge Deadly Encounter for those titles? If Kawaguchi is able to defeat Kuba here tonight, he will have to perform twice in 2 title matches at 1 pay-per-view. Imagine the pressure there for Kawaguchi, but imagine the accolades. Trying to cement a piece of his legacy. Kawaguchi still with a lot to overcome in the form of Hideo Kuba. Kawaguchi refusing to let Hideo Kuba get started. Finding a pair of drop kicks, and Kuba dials in a drop kick of his own. To the mat is Kawaguchi, trying to wear down Kuba, as this could be a long match. 2 men who know what it's like to wear gold in Super Spirit Wrestling. Trying to climb the mountain to yet another achievement. Side neck breaker drop from Kuba, starting to execute his game plan here, and Kawaguchi smartly trying to slow the momentum.
Give up.
And a low blow from Kuba. Norio Nakatomi not wanting to throw this match away given the stakes. Kuba taking some liberties there. Hip toss to the neck breaker, the epiphany from Kuba, and he'll look for a cover.
1, 2. Give up. Break.
Kawaguchi really working to keep Kuba on the mat, and you see him taking him down there again. The Spider attempting to wear down his prey, so to speak, and look at this, now applying the stretch. Steps through off the Irish whip. Kuba there with a bit of a lapse, but look at this. Oh, leading to the fancy that, and Kawaguchi could be in big trouble. We've seen it out of nowhere. 2, and Hideo Kuba making short work of Michio Kawaguchi. Will face Elijah Howell next week in the finals for the All Challenge medallion. What a test that will be for Elijah Howell, facing a former champion of the heavyweight division. Folks, you will not want to miss Driving Clash next week. So many title matches, so many special matches, rivalries coming to a head, some developments that you will not want to miss. Please do join us next week for Driving Clash. For now, for everyone here at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.